from that first wave of Aussie battlers set to be a star shining. But when the views drop off, they duck out and you can't find them. You know nothing about the dark times, stark reminders, hard grinder, but now the battling's cool again. You heart cries and you ask pints for a large slice of the card price for you to start rhyming, you craft biting, freeloading part-timer. Yeah, you can just waltz in here and rob plans by predicting what he'll do. Spit some cheap-ass jokes and get the win against a dude. You just heard Kay talking about that comedian R. Williams in the news. Well, just for robbing W's, I'll leave you swinging from a noose. I have dealt with you before, cunt. From a young age, I was a ciggy fiend. Since I was 15, I smoked a pack a day, plus I was spinning weed, but for the last 3 months, been off them durries and been living clean. So I'm about to make it the second time this year that I want to battle against nicotine. So at the end of the day, all I can say to the judges, when you're choosing who to fly to the UK from this country, instead of putting faith in him, why don't you place it in Dunners? Just remember, my addiction from the age of a young'un, apart from the decay to my lungs, I was left with basically nothing. Raping my budget, spending $20 a day on them fuckers. If you're paying for his flights, it's just like paying for durries. You're spending up on nicotine, you're fucking wasting your money. You got Greek missus, Greek parents, Greek mates in the burbs, and Greeks used to have blonde hair back in the day is what I've heard, so I get some Muslim hoodlums to run a train on your bird just to remind you of how your ancestors got raped by the Turks. Because if he's what it means to be proudly Australian, then fuck it, I want to be Maori or Asian. Fuck all these double standards when it comes to battles. I get called inbred because I come from Tassie, yet Plans cop shit from these drop kicks because he called this cunt a packy, so we can diss on someone's gender, sexuality, disability, their fucking family, the ones they love, the girl they're marrying, but bringing up race is such a travesty. And if you're like, well, race ain't the same in comparison, Dunners. Hey, that's exactly what I mean by double standards, you muppets. I am the true pretty boy of battle rap. You just bit my style, you thieving cockhead. When I walked into the venue, you could tell that he was astonished just to see the body of such a sleek Adonis looking more cruder than an Indonesian province. Got my blue steel Tigra pop, and to be completely honest, if I ever needed dollars, I could have been a model. But I didn't. Real talk. To be completely honest, if I ever needed dollars, I could have been a model. But I didn't want to take the easy option. I got bitches throwing books at me like they kicking me out the house because I cheated on them. I almost forgot to say to you, welcome to Australia, cunt. I'm sure you've probably heard a couple stories about our nation, bruv. You're up against a whole heap of gnarly shit, so no one can guarantee your safety cuts. But I guess you laugh in the face of danger, huh? Well, it's almost like you've tried to put yourself in the worst possible situation, but because between the bipolar Melbourne weather and the cancer-causing rays of sun, the array of rough and shady pubs, the roaming packs of crazy drunks, the racist, munted, wasted thugs, sharks and spiders, fake snakes and buds, plus now you're face to face with Dunn, so it's pretty safe to say you're fucked. And I know, I tell all of my opponents, I punch them. Honestly, I'm trying to make a change and take a stand, lad. I've got to set an example. I'm a father now. Maybe one day I'll be a granddad. Yeah. So as a testament to me stopping all this talk of violence in my damn raps, just this afternoon, I went out and got myself a new hand tat. Hey, and if you think I only punched him in the arm because I can, just to put it over the cunt, well then you can't understand. It's that circle game shit. And that's all part of the plan. I've got this motherfucking round in the palm of my hand. Coming round here, mate. Fuck the Earl Grey tea you sipping cups and the warm beer that you drink in pubs. Stop being a whinging bloody prick for once and shut the fuck up about the cricket, bruv. Because if there's two things in this world that absolutely shit me shuff, it's people are intolerant of other people's cultures and bloody English cunts. I don't hate all English cunts. That's too broad of a statement. I just find that Brexit shit fucking hilarious before you go calling me racist. How you cunts drop the EU and they all call it a failure, while we just dropped the AU, started calling it Australia. Plus, if Tassie ever got told to fuck off by our Victorian neighbours, shit, we'd bring boatloads of inbred bogans to your shores and invasions. So the next time Shuffle flies in Melbourne Airport, he'll be sure to embrace it when he sees a big sign that says, "Welcome to far northern Tasmania." Now, if you didn't know, Shuffle, tad obsessed with battle rap, just a tad. And he's a passionate guy. He tries to bring battling into nearly every facet he finds. He'll just walk up in the street to the first random he spies, like round one on Shuffle team, starts attacking with rhymes. So say what you will about Shuffle, need a battling type. I mean, next to him, I don't even really know what battling's like. What's it like, bro? You do a battle a day and a fucking battle a night. Every conversation you have is a battle of minds. Codex ain't need to pay an airline when you travel to Sky. Shit, you just rocked up at the service desk and battled for flights. Plus you literally went to a wedding when they were getting married and tried to fucking battle the groom and then battle the bride. See? True shit. I remember my wedding day. One of my happiest times. But if some fuckwit rocked up on that spectacular night and tried to battle me right and took some jabs at my wife, I'd fucking pull out a blade like cunt battle a knife until he's lying on a gurney trying to battle for life. You identify as barsexual. You identify as barsexual. That's what that faggotry is called, cunt. Trying to pass it off as just a passion when in reality it's more but. See, my greatest wish in life is the one that I'll be having for my daughter, that for any dream she ever have, her daddy can support her. Well, your greatest wish in life ain't for your loved ones or your family at all, bruv. Your greatest wish in life is that they make lyrical into a category on Pornhub. So, I'm real glad you made the trek to this event and you're here, Shuff, but saying you'll beat me is like saying we both have exceptional beards, bruv. I'm the fucking best up in here, some respect and a fear done. So respect where respect is due. Go get me a beer, cunt! He said you can have the best I've picked from an extensive list of South Australian legends, Mick. And I'm thinking purpose, manners, demo, trials. I'm in, that's fucking excellent. He's like, nah, bro, dunks. I said, well, that's some bloody offensive shit. In which parallel fucking universe is Dunks considered a legend in? You must be strung out on the purple haze like you're playing a Jimi Hendrix riff. Plans must have given you some meth to dig. Is this the fucking best you picked? Don't tell me you got bars for days. I swear that shit's irrelevant. Fuck bars over jokes. It's entertainment over everything. Don't tell me that he holds weight when I'm yet to see the evidence. Can't you couldn't hold weight if you were on the phone and settling? And that's why they don't pay you shit. You rap for free. You're doing this because you're a fan of me. Well, the only reason I'm doing this is because they offer me a handsome fee. And that's only compensation for the fact that I'm at a major disadvantage, see? I mean, just look at all the fucking things you can bring up when you challenge me. Tassie Steves, family tree, so-called inbred ancestry, my ears, the fucking tats you see, my Aggie speech and savage streak, and a factor being a maggot fiend that was smashing speed and a stack of ease, and if that's a lead that I have to leave, then tell what type of dad I'll be, or the scraps and beasts I've had with peeps over politics and established leagues that I wear my heart on a tattered sleeve and bear my scars to the entire gallery, yeah, they got personals on me for days because I hide nothing when they battle me. But how do I get personal with you when you don't have a fucking personality? You think you've beaten your opponents legitimately by out-rapping them with sick lines? Can't they get in 3-0 by default to your personality? Because it's like, what the hell do you even write about when you're battling with this guy? No one knows who the fuck you really are. They're at a disadvantage when they spit rhymes, so they're forced to throw bars with no angles through a lack of any insight, blindly swinging punches till they hit something like manners in a fist fight. I hate your fucking plain Jane style. I hate your friggin' face. I especially hate your music and the artists that you imitate. up at Vanguard in Brisbane. I got the CD that this dickhead made. He told me it's the new sound he's been working on. He's doing hip-hop with a different take. And after having a listen, mate, I thought that both the beats and the lyrics say, I am prepared to sound a little gay just to get some play on Triple J. Right, you really thought that played-out style of rapping was the way to go? Can't you sound like every other dime a dozen faggot on the radio? Except the beats ain't gold though. And your steez ain't cold, bro. Can a pub squash cunt, you fucking B-grade solo. Yeah. And that's why I don't give a fuck if I am in your city, slick. I can swing an imperfect battle, even finishes. And I think your boys are going to be caught up in the thick of it. Your boys won't do nothing because they too busy bricking it. My crew down the road will go to war for any given thing. While your crew so bitch, you let your mother and your sister in. That's what the fucking difference is. Your circle full of bitches, kid. While my circle getting hit, Malcolm in the middle shit. Yeah. You fucking look cunt. You fucking look cunt. I'll punch a cunt in his hometown and you'll see him backpedal. You from the city of churches, but don't mean that you that special. Because if a church is what you rep, I'll swing heat to this cat's temple. I'm burning churches to the ground like Norwegian black metal. Give a fuck if it's your hometown. Don't think as you're in your element it's impressing me. I'm solid, why don't gas him up? That's the difference in our chemistry. Through ups and downs, I carried myself with a weight of world on legs and feet. I ruffled a couple feathers on my journey, but still I made it here eventually. And yeah, I've had some hectic beefs with endless peeps from almost nearly every league. A short fuse and staunch fuse that might have become legendary. Had me wasting all my energy on these cunts constantly testing me and taking shots at presidents like Oswald did to Kennedy. I might have burnt some bridges in this scene and made myself some enemies. I might have made some rash decisions. I might have threatened cunts allegedly, but still I never let them screw me just because they was cutting checks for me. I played 5'8" to a fuckboy with paedophilic tendencies. Because I would rather be broke and go hungry if in the end it means my conscience stays clear and I can keep some damn integrity. Because what good's financial backing if it's keeping me from destiny? I ain't trying to earn a quick buck, I'm trying to build a legacy. That's why 6 years ago I told Decoy to go fuck himself and left the league. That's why I moved on from grind time, went to find a better team, and I guess that's why me and 1 Ounce crew were never meant to be. That's why I never signed the contract and fell out with Luke from LMG. Same reason I lost my job at the bar I'd worked at since I was 17 after punching on with a fucking Gronk who was trying to get the best of me. Well, we can have the exact same situation here tonight if Dunce is testing me because I never once put getting paid over someone disrespecting me.